he's on a computer and whatever, there's a whole of shit that's not cool. Percy says, nobody said nothing when Tony Sunshine was running around with Cuban links doing the same effing thing, bro. Y'all niggas, yo, I don't know, man. You niggas got selective memory. Pistol Pete, nah, it ain't selective though. Percy, it is selective, bro. It's selective. Pistol Pete say, you know what's going on though on Purse? The people was about the way like the ops shit. You know what niggas worrying about? Niggas ain't worried about no niggas. Just sweating everything. Niggas ain't even worried about him saying about writing and all that. Joe's not even pressed about that. Percy, when did he say that though? Is this new? Pistol Pete, he had told the dog. Yes, bro, I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. Percy, oh no. I know when they spoke about 6 months ago. 7 longer than, I know they spoke last year sometime. Him and Joe was on the phone. And Joe had told, because I wasn't listening to their conversation, but Joe said something about he was going to talk about the pay ops and all that. But I know that. Mr. Pete, that's it. Percy, he ain't saying nothing on the internet right now about that. Pistol Pete, no, he didn't. But this is the reason that the darn is going crazy because of that. We know that's Fat Joe. He just told us his code name. Not because it was the writing-ish and all that. He don't be care because that's not easy to prove. Oh, God. Well, you just told him it's Percy. All right. But he's not doing that, though. I don't even think that's what he's going to do. But I know niggas is fake trying to get points with Joe, trying to be like, yo, I'm going to get at him. And nobody is going to touch TA, bro. Pistol P say, listen, let me tell you something. If I build a nigga and the nigga act up, I feel like he never got raw because he was doing great more than he was doing when I met him. When he was in the hood doing shit, a bum, I took him off of that ish and put him around Joe. He came, he decided he wanted to be a hype man. He decided he wanted to be a rapper. He decided he didn't want to be a rapper no more. He wants to be a hype man. I told him, whoa, stay firm. You an artist, chill. Stay firm with the artist. Don't go into the hype man-ish. He got caught up with that whole hype man-ish. He wanted to be on the road. He effed up the light and ish like that. He said, F all that ish. I'll do this. I was like, okay, then that's what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? It was something that he decided that he wanted to do. I never told TA, never told that nigga to go and become effing Joe's hype man. I told him, don't do that, man. Just stay firm and keep it the way it is. Joe's going to make you his artist. That's it. You're going to come out with music. But all that hype man ish, all that, he was like, nah, I want to go on the road. I don't see why he couldn't do both. Him being the hype man would just gave him more exposure as an artist. Niggas would have knew who he was when he dropped his records. I don't see nothing. That wasn't a bad move. And that's what he did. I couldn't hold his hand. I was like, yes, All right, then. On top of all that, on top of that, I never seen $1 out of all the money that he got. All the bread he had come back out of the plane fresh, out of the joy with stupid bread. Yo, yeah, yo, yes, I got to pay this. I just got a baby. It was always something new. And Percy says, no, I understand that because that's how it was for him. He was always having an excuse. He always had something to do with, you right. Pistol P said, yes. And he was always stupid. And I'm legit. I'm like a cologne. Percy says, let's ask you this though, Pete. Why are you now talking about, yo, he never gave me no change or nothing or charge? You ain't seen or spoke to this nigga in years? Pistol P says, I spoke to him about it. I talked to him. He knows. I'm just telling you, I'm vibing with you that I never bothered him. I never even gave a F about that issue because I wanted him to do okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, if I bring a nigga around, and it's just like when you bring somebody around the mafia, he goes bad, and it was your shit, you get bust open until you get bust open until you get cut. It's just like you being down with the gang and the nigga that you bought. Percy says, no, I understand that. I understand. Pistol P says, I hope I don't have to break down on you. But you never. Percy says, no, I understand that. Of course. Pistol P says, my thing to you is he's super violating, bro. He can't do that, bro. What did he say to violate? He just saying what? Pistol P said, just going on the internet doing that, bro. Just going on the internet violating, doing that way. Percy says, then bro, you got to be pounded out too then. That's it. You got to get pounded out too. Now you joking, bro, says Pistol Pete. Percy, no, I'm not joking. I'm dead ass. If Joe would have felt like, because he went on the internet and he said, yo, I need my money for my music that I wrote, then you got to be pounded out too. Because, sidebar, Pistol Pete was going at Fat Joe for a minute. I guess they made up. But I do remember a time when Pistol Pete was talking about Joe too. I guess they friends again, right? Pistol Pete said he never wrote no music. He lied. Percy said, you went on the internet, right? Pistol Pete says, well, he's lying. Percy, how do you know, Pete? How do you know? Pistol Pete, come on. Because I know, bro. Percy, Pete, you wasn't there, my nigga. Joe, but I was around before you came around. Percy says, Pete, you was not there. But you know you was not there though, Pete. You was not there, bro. Stop. You was not there. No, stop. You was there? Pistol Pete say, but you was there? Percy says, I was there for everything. Pistol Pete says, you witnessed that he wrote shit for Joe? Percy, what I'm saying to you is that I'm not getting into all of that. I'm telling you that I was there for everything. I was there for everything. Pistol P says, you was there for a lot of things. Percy says, I was there for all these same niggas. You, Rich, when all you niggas was scared to go to Africa because everybody was scared. Everybody was scared of fucking whoever. Pistol P said, I didn't go. You ain't talking about me. Bro, I'm talking about everybody, says Percy. Pistol P, I'm the only nigga down on all of that. I'm the only nigga that Tony Yayo was getting out to this day. I'm the only nigga that Tony Yayo was getting that to this day, getting out to this day. Percy says, man, Tony Yayo's a fed. I don't know what he's talking about. Didn't I tell y'all? Now Yayo's on Vlad. So now when the feds is looking at this, they bringing Tony Yayo name up. Didn't I tell 50? 50, get the nigga Yayo off of Vlad. The shit is gonna come back to Horn Shop. Here you go. Here you go. Now, Yayo, they talking about you a fed. Told your ass stay off of Vlad, nigga. Watch what happens when the feds go and grab up Yayo to talk to him. Watch. Watch what I tell you. Yo, let this be a lesson. So all you niggas, if you ain't watched the Young Thug trial, that when y'all niggas think y'all could threaten niggas and send niggas to do shit to niggas over little internet bullshit, niggas, y'all niggas is setting yourself up for the RICO. Now, this shit right here, I guarantee you this ain't going to end in no civil lawsuit. Fat Joe was better off giving this nigga some fucking money and letting that shit go. I bet you these niggas ain't even know that this phone call was recorded and now the motherfucking FBI got it. And it is so incriminating. It is so incriminating. Oh my God. Them niggas is getting, they got a fucking problem, bro. They got a big problem. Man, Tony Yayo's a fed. I don't know what he is talking about. Pistol P, yes, because it was real. I did chase them niggas down. Oh my God. These niggas is in trouble, bro. Oh,